night, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Plummer here with IWC Aftershock, standing next to the man that you all know, the super genius Mark Madden. Now, Mark, tonight you just got done with the pre-show Q&A, and in just a few minutes, Cage Fury is going to get underway. You know we have the 2 steel cage matches coming up at the end of the night. I got to know, you're the super genius, you seem to know all. Let's look into that crystal ball. Who are the 2 men that are going to come out on top?
Well, you got the premier athlete Anthony Nese against Michael Facade, the old model Super Indy champion against the new model Super Indy champion. This isn't a rubber match strictly speaking, but I think the winner of this moves forward with a lot of cachet. I think Facade is the hotter hand right now. He proved that by winning the Super Indy tournament. But I think the premier athlete might know how to use that cage as a weapon just a little bit better. It sometimes comes down to physicality when you're inside the fence. And I think Nese will know how to use that. A close match to call. I'm going to go with the premier athlete, Anthony Nese.
Definitely a lot bigger, a little bit stronger. Maybe not as quick, but I think I'm with you on that one now. What about the World Heavyweight title match? Now this is a rivalry 2 years in the making. Dalton Castle, Big League John McChesney, with the title on the line, and this time nobody can interfere, so we're really going to see who's the best.
I'm a big Dalton Castle fan. He's the second toughest radio host I know. It might be his time. He's up and coming, where nobody talks like him. He engages the crowd. He engages his opponent. He engages the referee.
He engages our audience.
Right. He just won't shut up. It's what he won't do. But I don't look at the cage as keeping interference out as far as Big League John McChesney. He is IWC. He is the longtime champion. This is what? His 6th straight main event at Caged Fury?
Yeah.
This is his match. This is still his time. People come and people go. Big League John McChesney doesn't go away. It's going to be a tight one. I like him to win this match with no help because he never needed any in the first place.
All right, clean victory for John McChesney. Mr. Madden, the
well, as clean as he gets.
As clean as he gets. I appreciate you joining us on Aftershock. Folks, the show's about to start. Let's head out there. We got to catch these matches, man.
You got it.
Thank you. To another episode of IWC Aftershock. I'm your host, Justin Plummer, and tonight we're going to take a look back at IWC's Cage Fury 2013. And as you just saw, even the super genius himself, Mark Madden, had some big predictions for the 2 cage match main events of the evening. But a little more about that later on, because we want to start off our show by taking a look at the highly anticipated debut of RJ City. Now, RJ City started off Cage Fury with a victory over IWC newcomer Sam Cassidy. But it wasn't until a little bit later on in the night during Justin LaBar's chair shot reality with guest Zima Ion that RJ City really let us know what he was all about. Let's take a look at how it all played out.
He has 2 generic steel chairs as a set. He's wearing a leather jacket in the middle of August. Crowd chanting for Justin Plummer, who is the backstage interviewer here by WC.
Being this is one of the biggest shows of the year for IWC. Go to the bathroom. Being this is one of the biggest shows of the year for IWC, I felt you needed a chair shot reality that fits the bill. Zima Ion, you are one of IWC's favorites of all time. But lately this year, your name has been dominating headlines not for the wins, but for your health conditions. I'd like you to take chair shot reality to explain to everybody what's been going on.
Back in May, I woke up with like the worst stomach ache of my life, and turns out that my appendix had ruptured. They also found a 5-centimeter tumor. But thankfully, I'm proud to say that I don't have cancer. And I actually just got the tumor removed a couple weeks ago, so my stomach's like in a lot of pain, and I have to heal up for 6 weeks. I can't do any physical activity. Hopefully sooner than later, you'll see me back on TNA and back in an IWC ring as well.
You are such an inspiration for all of us that I have an announcement to make of my own. Here, as you're all aware, I am gorgeous. And this is a very dangerous business to be in. And as you can see, I already got my eye busted open, and I'm worried. The doctors don't know what they're gonna do. And I was so inspired by you that I'm announcing tonight that I'm gonna start a Kickstarter for all of you to donate for my plastic surgery.
Is this guy serious?
No, you know what? That's not funny. That's not funny. But you know what? You know what is funny? You know what is funny? How you come out here and waste my mic time, my camera time, his mic time, so you can get in this ring and beg everybody for their sympathy and their money.
He's not begging.
That's what's funny. He needs more money. Does anyone have more money for him? He needs more money. We'll pump for him. You want a quarter? You want a quarter? Here, there's your quarter.
What is wrong with LaBar? Hey, somebody get Zima out of there. Get somebody.
Now that's entertainment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Plummer here with RJ City. RJ City,
to the
nice,
left.
nice to.
10 to the right.
All right, so you debuted tonight.
And all the way around to...
I don't.
11, boy. 11. Eyes, fingers, toes.
All right, RJ, let's just cut to the chase. You tonight coming in, stepping in, interfering in Justin LaBar's chair shot reality segment with Zima Ion. And what you did out there was, I don't know, probably disgusting is the best word to explain what you did. And it almost seemed like LaBar was in on it. Can you tell me a little bit about what was going on out there? Oh, God. Great.
Let the real journalists do the job. Justin LaBar here with Mr. Entertainment, as seen on TV. The phenomenal, the wonderful, the so talented RJ City. RJ, tell us about what happened tonight.
It was a travesty. It was. It was a travesty. It was like the Tony Awards in 1962. Ethel Merman comes out there. She's fantastic. She's killing. And I can consider myself the Ethel Merman of a new generation. But then all of a sudden, they rush her off the stage. They rush her off the stage. Ethel Merman, the king of the king, the top of the top. I don't get rushed. And when I get rushed, I get upset. And when I get upset, I need some help. And I really need some help right now.
Zima Ion, there was once a day in IWC where you could come out, you could take all the mic time, all the TV time, and be a charity case. Those days are over now that RJ City and Justin LaBar are here.
Now that's entertainment.
So an unlikely alliance forming there, but for now let's jump ahead to the two big main events of the evening, both held inside of a 15-foot-high steel cage. And first we want to take a look at IWC Super Indie Champion Facade defending against former Super Indie Champion Anthony Nese. Now it was just a month ago that these two men were the final two in the Super Indie tournament, and that night Facade came out on top. Well, in this rematch, Facade was able to pull it off once again, retaining that Super Indie title until after the match the lights went out. We all thought Gory was going to make his appearance in the ring, but when the lights came back on, it was none other than a man who doesn't even have a contract yet with the IWC, Ashton Amherst. He attacked Facade and made his way out of the ring. He was headed out of the arena, but luckily I was able to catch up with Ashton Amherst before he made his way out. Let's take a look at his explanation of the attack. Ashton Amherst, hey man, hey. No, I can't let you go. Cameras are rolling here. Yeah. Crazy night tonight. IWC Super Indie title on the line in the cage. Facade retains. Lights go out. And it's you.
It's me.
In the ring. Now what was
Why
that
do you
all
look
about?
surprised, Justin? Why do you look surprised? I told you I was going to be here, did I not?
You did, but your contract doesn't even start for another few months.
Contract doesn't start till it doesn't matter to me. You understand? I said I would be here, and I said I would make an impact. Did you say I made an impact?
I'd certainly say so.
Yeah.
Left Facade on the
And
ground.
why Facade? Why you, Facade? Do you feel sorry for yourself because I beat you down, because I laid you out? I'll tell you why. Because everywhere I go, all I hear is Facade. Facade. Facade's the best thing. Facade's the newest thing. Facade's the next guy from Pittsburgh who's going to make it. Well, guess what you're looking at, Facade? You're looking at the guy that's the best wrestler in Pittsburgh today. It's not a tagline. It's not just on a t-shirt. It's the God's honest truth. And now, I'm in the best wrestling promotion in Pittsburgh to prove that I'm the best in Pittsburgh. So Facade, count your days down, kid. Because that Super Indy title and your IWC career, it's all about to be over. But you know what you can see? And what everybody else is going to see? Lights, camera, Ashton.
Now that leaves us with the World Heavyweight title match, a rivalry that has been 2 years in the making as the Party Peacock Dalton Castle challenged Big League John McChesney for the heavyweight title. Now, earlier in the night, Team Big League's executive consultant, Norm Connors, came to the ring and declared that he did not want any members of Team Big League interfering in any matches during the night. He wanted them to prove that they could win on their own. And that's the way it went, because at first Bobby Fish got the victory over Ray Rowe. Very clean win. Later on in the night, Team Big League, Joseph Brooks and Jimmy Nuts, they won the tag team titles fair and square. But then when it came time for the main event steel cage match, Joseph Brooks interfered, potentially costing Dalton Castle the world title, and Big League John McChesney came out on top. Now, at this point, let's just take a look at the video footage. I went looking for Team Big League after these events to see what they had to say. And what I found was, well, a little bit surprising. Hey, Norm, I kind of thought I'd find Team Big League in here, but looks like it's just you. You promised earlier in the night that Team Big League was not going to get involved in that main event. And it doesn't look like every member of your team exactly listened to you. It doesn't look like you're very happy either.
For the first time since I came back, you know, I'm ashamed. And I shouldn't be, but I am. We had everything set up. I went on IWC Facebook page and explained that this was two eras. This was the Norm Connors era represented by John McChesney and really the Chuck Roberts era represented by Dalton Castle. And all I wanted it to be was one-on-one. The rest of the matches tonight, we had a good night. All wins without anybody getting involved. Yeah. And so I wanted it to be one-on-one. I saw Joseph Brooks coming out. I sent Jimmy Nuts out there. We got him down. And as we were being taken out, as you saw, sure enough, he obviously didn't listen to me. I'm a little disappointed, and I think I'm just going to go home and really just think about my involvement here in IWC. If something that's so important to me as a person, as a human being, as a person who promoted this company for years, can't even be respected, what the hell am I doing here?
I'll tell you what, if Team Big League's not here, they have to be in one of the other locker rooms. Let me go see if I can find them. I'll let you know what I find out, all right?
Yeah, tell them I said hi. Tell them I said hi.
Thanks.
All right, go ahead.
All right, we're here in the locker room of Team Big League. We got to find out what was going on.
Hey, get the camera out of here. Get that out of here.
All right, so I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but you saw the footage. We'll just let it speak for itself for now, and you'll have to stay tuned for more updates regarding Team Big League and the rest of the IWC roster throughout the month at IWCWrestling.com. And of course, don't forget to pick up the DVD of Cage Fury or any of your other favorite events. Sorgatron Media does a wonderful job, and they've always got some hot deals going on each and every month. Find them again on our website at IWCWrestling.com. And of course, when IWC returns to the Court Time Sports Center in October, Aftershock will be hosting its first ever costume contest. We want you to come dressed as your favorite IWC superstar, past or present. If you're dressed up, you are guaranteed a spot right here on this show, and the one winner will receive a DVD t-shirt package. Make sure you dress up, come on out and join the IWC and have a little bit of fun in October. And don't forget, 1 week from now, we will be releasing another episode of Aftershock where we take a look at another big match from Cage Fury, Justin Idol versus Hentai, and a loser leaves the IWC match. And we'll also take a look at the fallout from Mountain State Madness 5. But until then, folks, unfortunately, we are all out of time. I want to urge you to follow me at Plummer Loves You on Twitter. But until then, if you're still with us, you just survived the Aftershock.
Calm down.